Okay, we're on our way over to Robbi Daniels, Olympic tornado campaigner, F-18 champion, world-renowned sailor, Robbi Daniels. How's it going, Robbie?
Hi. I'm his crew.
Hold on, that crew grew a beard really quick. What's up with that?
I'm 14. He aged kind of rather quickly.
All right, Robbie, let's switch gears here and get a little serious. All right?
Okay, serious?
Yes. Is that the serious face?
That.
Anyway.
Not with her around.
Okay, I wanted to ask you.
Yes?
How is your opinion, or what is your opinion of the regatta? Tell us a little bit about it. Management, race committee, all that good stuff.
All the fun stuff?
Yep.
Well, I think the race committee was world class.
Right on.
They ran excellent races. Maximized the use of the bay as much as possible.
You got 15 races in, correct?
Got 15 races in, and we got mile and a half, you know, sometimes 1.2, 1.4 mile legs in a bay that's probably about a mile around.
Yep.
So they did a fantastic job.
Right.
We got 15 races in, and we were done. I think the latest we were back on the beach was 3 o'clock.
Right on.
Each day. So you know, it's a tricky place to sail.
Yeah.
And so they were required to move marks around a lot, lengthen courses, shorten courses. So they really did everything possible.
Right on.
To get a lot of good racing in. So.
Okay, with your experience on the international level, would you how would you rate GYC race management with the international folks?
Well, I think the GYC is a small club, and their experience has been on a club level. And I think they, for what their experience is and what they're trying to do, they're doing a good job.
They're on the right track.
They're on the right track. Yeah.
Right
I mean,
on.
they're not at a world-class level. They're not at the level of running major, you know, national world events where you have heaps of boats. One reason is they just don't have the space.
Right.
So.
The bay is more like a lake.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So there's only so many boats you can fit on this bay.
Yeah. Cool.
So.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit about the boat you sailed. I understand it's a Viper, correct?
It's called a Viper.
Yep.
It's made by Australian High Performance Catamarans.
Yep. And Greg Goodall's around. We'll catch him in a little bit.
Catch up with Greg. He's here. He is the sailmaker and the manufacturer for the boat. Okay. We import them into the U.S. for him, and have set up a handful of dealers around the country.
Cool.
So we're selling these. The Viper's a 16 foot. The Capricorn obviously is the 18.
Right.
The F-18 class.
Right.
Both really top quality boats. Really good, really fast.
Yep.
So real good value.
Cool. Tell us a little bit of what do you think of the weight of the boat? They say the Viper's the heavier of all the F-16s.
Yep. Yeah.
Some folks say it's too light. Some folks say no, it's fine. What's your take on the weight? How does the boat handle and such on the heavy weather, especially?
Well, the Viper is the biggest 16-foot boat I've ever seen. Okay. Meaning that it's got the most volume in the hulls. The heaviest, the cross beams are really stiff and strong, and so it makes the platform really stiff. Right. There's probably a few places they could save some weight with the rotor castings that are aluminum. Right now they're just rotor castings that they had taken off of the F-18. Okay. So I think in the next year or two they may see if they can probably drop a few pounds here and there off of it. Right on. But the boat handles Taylor and I were the lightest Viper crew here.
Taylor, Robbi Daniels crew.
We were the lightest crew here. We were about 280 pounds together. Right on. A lot of them were sailing about 310 to 340 pounds. We had one crew here, 415 pounds, sailing a Viper, and the boat handled their weight extremely well. Most of the week, as you know, we had strong winds. So the thing that impressed all of us that were sailing with the Viper the most is how hard you can push the boat. Right on. It just keeps going faster and faster the harder you push it. So the guys that had the weight to deal with the wind really were at no disadvantage, maybe at a bit of an advantage in the stronger winds. Cool. And I think that's a real big testament to the boat itself. Right on. Both the design and the construction of it. Right. So with the minimum weight,
that's in the class rules.
Yeah.
Comes out to, what is it, 230 pounds?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Or 235, in there somewhere. Yeah.
And the Viper being overbuilt, seeing how it's a little overweight, there's absolutely no disadvantage of the lighter or the heavier boats, you think?
Well, it was interesting to see. I mean, I think that, first of all, I don't think there's, the only boats that are actually near the minimum weight are the old Taipans, which were the original boats that these same guys were building.
Right.
When they saw where the F-18 class or the F-16 class was going, and the kind of boat that needed to be built for that, they built what they saw to be the best boat for that.
Sweet.
Now, with the size of the boat, it can't be much lighter. Not without going up a bunch in price.
Right.
Which, you think is going to just price yourself out of the market, and probably wouldn't be good for the class.
Cool.
It doesn't seem to be a disadvantage. We're sailing against the Falcons and the Blades, which are around 20 pounds lighter, I think. They're not minimum weight either, I don't believe.
Right.
But yeah, but we are heavier than them. But obviously in the strong breeze, the boats handled. The boats. I think all the strong wind races, the Vipers were the first 4 or 5 boats across the line.
Yep.
In the light air today, we had, let's see, Matt McDonald was, I think, running second, and he actually did win the last race when I had Taylor driving. So I think that, we're heavier, but it doesn't seem to be any bit of a disadvantage for us.
Right. So you think all the platforms are mixing it up pretty good then?
I think so. I think if you had like a mix of conditions, I think that you would see Vipers and Falcons in there. I do think that when you get up into the stronger conditions, that the Vipers have an advantage.
Right on.
I think that you can push them harder than you can push the Falcon or the Blade.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for the words. We'll see you at the trophy ceremony, correct?
Cool. See you there.
This is, so everybody's aware, 2009 F-16 Global Challenge Champion of the World right here.
The intergalactic champion.
You want to pull your crew over, seeing how he's standing a little bit further away?
He's a little shy.
Yeah, a little shy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm Taylor Reese.
Right on.
I'm 14.
Where are you from?
Panama City, Florida.
Cool. What do you think of the boat?
I like it a lot.
You like it a lot?
Yeah.
Sweet. Are you going to get one?
Well, my friend has one, and I sail with him, so.